Tea. I'm your host, Tanya, and made it back to, guess what, Friday night, y'all, like I promised. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's had a great week. Tonight, we're going to get into some of the games that came through the last couple days. The first game that we're going to talk about tonight is the Cleveland Cavaliers against the Indiana Pacers. And boy, was this a great game. So let's get going.
Two terrific offensive teams, too, both in the top 10. Officials tonight, crew chief Curtis Blair, referee Gediminas Petritis, umpire Matt Myers, replay center Tom Washington, James Williams, and here we go. Indiana will control. Reggie, they have won 5 consecutive games. It's Halliburton. He'll put up a 3.
This has been the main reason why the Pacers have surged here over the last 2.5 months.
Some defense awaiting him. And after beating Washington by 6 the other night, on that baseline, putting it in, Miles Turner. And the Cavaliers, who have won 4 of 5 and 7 of 9, will have it with a shot here by Dean Wade inside. Dug out. Allen, Wade, and they'll reset. Merrill will take a 3. Got it. Nice shot right there. As they swing it around, they beat the Bulls Tuesday by 22 points. 2-point shot, and Hunter will knock it in. And with Nembhard in the corner, Neesmith will aim, fire, and hit.
Next Sunday, it begs the question here of rest versus rust. While Donovan Mitchell is probably, guys, done for the rest of the regular season with an ankle injury.
Remember Larry Bird's first year while coaching us, we won the first round.
So handsome.
I think. Oh, I can't buy this.
Nice alley-oop from Nembhard. Think about that between the first round and the second round. So it was a mixture of a lot of scrimmages, a lot of 3-on-3 competition, and one-on-one games. The Garland and the Mitchells of the world. He wants this team shooting more three-pointers.
That's a 3. It's in the corner, and it's right down, and Obi Toppin knocks it in. As we mentioned, here is Craig Porter through the traffic into the hole. Turner with the block shot. The other way, Toppin! Wow!
Through the lace. You did see that, right, partner?
I saw it.
Oh, my goodness. Obi Toppin.
Crash into Bryant, and a rebound by Halliburton. He'll come the other way. McConnell in the corner. This is a 3. It's a great shot outside. Beautiful defense there. Sam Merrill, who takes it the other way for the Cavs. Thompson trailing, driving, and slamming. Tristan Thompson, who we saw flying through. Shot clock down to 2. Walker is there. The fake. He'll fire. Good if it goes. Count it. Nice shot. Terrace Walker.
Coach, you've already locked up the 1 seed. You're sitting your top 3 players tonight. What do you expect to see from your squad?
Just what we're seeing. I love how we're competing. Our young guys are out there really busting their tails. And, we got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. We do that, but, we should be a tie game, really.
Jared Allen is in there tonight. You've known him for a long time, back to your Brooklyn days. What have you learned about him and why it's been so important for him to play all 82 this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of his goals. And when a player has a goal like that, you got to love it. He wants to play all 82. We're going to let him play all 82.
Coach, good luck. Thank you.
Thanks, Jared.
Hands off to Sam Merrill. His 3 no good. Hunter got it and pounds it back in.
I think it's great that Coach Atkinson has Hunter as Ty Jerome, his teammate at Virginia, knocks down.
And a chance to get a Cleveland lead. They've led already by 2. It's Jerome in the corner, and here's a 3, and Okoro puts it down. Nice. The All-Star knocks it in.
That's his first field goal, and now he's on the... Oh, what a move by Jerome.
Inside for 2.
You see how slow?
But the bottom line is they'll get home court with the win tonight. And dancing Jerome with a series of fakes and a jab and a hit.
Block shot, his third for Turner.
Up Then down, Allen stuck with it. Terrific perseverance.
Flip back where Toppin usually likes to get a nice move again by Hunter.
22-10 run.
All led by number 2 in black, Ty Jerome, getting it done.
Into Siakam, over Siakam, and down over Siakam. Pacers are trying to get to 50 wins. They're at 48 right now. They haven't been to 50 in 11 years. That's a three.
Ryan Miller invests the way he wants to invest.
Ryan sets his investments to automatic.
That was easier than I thought.
Down the hatch.
Well, what did Kenny Atkinson tell us? He says our offensive rebounding over the last month and a half has been absolutely outstanding, led by Jared Allen.
Nimhard is watching Porter. Porter's inside over Siakam.
Porter Jr. likes playing with the big boys.
Fake by Porter. Wide open. Oh, how about that?
I told you he's been living in the paint with the big boys. Right there. Because once Ty gets into the paint, the shot blocker comes over, and then that's when the offensive rebounding starts to happen. Ty Jerome again.
Works on Hunter, triggering Siakam the other way, but then here comes Cleveland's defense, and they're a terrific defensive team coming in. Number 9 in the NBA.
Oh, man.
Pacers at 48 and 31. One win more than all of last season at 47. Stop, start, jab, shot, card! Oh, Halliburton cut it. Missed it. 3 are on him. Offensive rebound. Halliburton on the side. Here's a Nisma 3. He's got 7 in limited time tonight. Inside, muscling, driving, and Hunter gets it to go with a dive. Cross court, 3, Hunter, count it! Timeout taken, Indiana. It's the biggest lead of the night for the number 1 seed, Cleveland. With a fake and a drive and a feed, Turner gets it out. Halliburton, 1 to fire in his way. Hunter, 3, good! That was an incredible shot! The collision with Mathurin. Turner the rebound. Quick outlet, Halliburton. Nesmith in stride, floats. Fires and hits.
And here they come.
Got it. Here comes O'Connell in. The fake. Now he'll pass. Mathurin 3. Top end. Parachutes in. It's McConnell. Zigging, zagging, scoring. Indiana's got a 3-point lead. Final half minute of the third. Porter ticks his way for 2. And he has been living with a steal and another 2. Put up and in. Javonte Green.
Well, Coach, what'd you see there at the end of the third quarter that triggered that long run from your team?
Well, we got some stops and rebounds and got the crowd into it, and that always helps.
Obviously, you guys are trying to control your own destiny with the playoffs. What's going to be your message here going into the fourth quarter?
Well, we got a great crowd here. We got to get them into it with hard, aggressive play, and we got to keep them off the free throw line.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Little matchup zone here by the Cavs.
Nice defense. Put inside right there by Dean Wade. Outside 3. Good. Here comes Green. Out to Merrill. Another 3. Kaboom! Merrill hits another tray. The ball being played. Hunter will drive. Mathurin is there. Merrill, another 3.
Why not?
Good.
Why not?
He has been a flame. On top, Nesmith. Wade will meet him. Under 8 to go. Walker is there. Unleashes a 3.
Walker has been so good in this game, and it started. He has been a big plus-time player off the bench for the Pacers.
5 of 6. Hunter with a 3 at the other.
Wow.
He'll stick it. He's put on his own 3-point shooting display. Hunter puts on the brakes, launches a triple.
Oh, man.
Hunter.
Are you
one.
kidding me?
Rebound Turner just off the bench. Toppin is on the bench. Halliburton is now in, and he'll orchestrate with the feed to Turner in a triple. Cavaliers in this quarter, 3-point shooting, 6 of 7. Porter will weave. Merrill outside, a fake, a 3.
What?
Got it.
This will be a change. Even the sweetest changes.
A shooting clinic in Indiana.
4 of 4. 4 threes in the fourth. In the corner, Walker triple. Good!
Oh my goodness.
Picked off by Nimhard. Nimhard the other way. Halliburton sets. Fakes the three. Drives into a thicket and gets it to go. Timeout. The other way comes Halliburton. Tied at 107. This could break the tie with a three.
What a game.
Just 7 turnovers for Indiana. Halliburton sets another three.
Oh.
Cavaliers have won 4 of 5. Pacers have won 5 in a row. Driving Porter. Inside Thompson. Knocked away by Turner. They're down by 5. Porter will make a move. Minute and a half to go. His three.
Wow.
The hatch. Porter with a triple. He's a rookie out of Cal. First round pick. Takes it in. What a rejection. What a rejection inside. Siakam. Thompson.
Fire. Hey, Mir. Hey, what's going on?
A three.
Woo!
Rebound. Ricochets out of bounds.
Oh.
Indiana's ball.
Hey, Amir.
You could not
Thank
have played that
you.
any
Hope
better.
your team wins too.
Foul. We have a loose ball foul on Naismith. Green will be shooting two shots.
9. Shooting free throws as a Cav. Nimhard will inbound, and quickly it goes off. Naismith caught, bumped on the play by Green.
And they were going for the last shot. Porter has it now.
Porter's got it. They'll step back. They'll feed inside. Tyson spins for the tie.
Oh. Woo! What a game, guys. What a game. Hi, Amir. Yes, this game was fire. It sure was. Indiana just won by the neck. I mean, it was a close game. Oh, wow. What a wonderful game. I love close games like that. Yeah, so listen, this is what I'm talking about. These games are off the chain. Hey, Amir. Again, welcome to the live. I'm covering the sports tonight. Hope your team wins as well. So we're going to go ahead and get on with the next game. The next game we got is the Denver Nuggets versus the Sacramento Kings. And this was an awesome game as well, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get going because we got a lot of games to cover tonight. Yes, thank you. All right, so let's get going. Again, this is the Denver Nuggets versus the Sacramento Kings.
Against Sabonis. Porter Jr. with the rebound. Here's Brown, one of the most improved players offensively in the league this year. And there's some evidence. Knocked down to 3.
And it's largely been a quiet team, and he's really been the voice of this team throughout the season.
Lyles from the corner rattles home to 3.
He can get hot, and he wants it shooting it with no hesitation.
He's tasked with guarding Joker tonight. Porter Jr., lots of contact, no whistle.
And then Christian Brown, although he's just switched off on Sabonis, guarding Levine to start.
And Levine got to the rim for the layup.
Another weapon.
Yeah, Valanciunas was key in their success. They led for everything but the last 3 minutes of the game pretty much. Sabonis, top body underneath. Valanciunas getting ready to check into the ball game for Sacramento. They run an empty corner 2-man game. DeRozan with some jelly at the rim to Denver. Coming in here trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. Good pocket pass by Westbrook. There's the dunker spot. And there's the dunker, Aaron Gordon's Brown. One more to Ellis. Open look from deep. Keon Ellis with the 3 ball for the Kings.
No, but he's also 4th in the NBA in 3-point percentage.
Woo! Something about Gordon in the dunker spot, too? Out of the timeout. Lyles off the elbow. Back cut up.
Make it rain, girl, make it.
Apartment 2B?
2B. She's definitely using that Grubhub deal from Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Prime member, you can get $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply.
My daughter was diagnosed with medulloblastoma. Lily lost the ability to walk, talk, and all.
And he did win a slam dunk contest against DeRozan out top. Joker was at the level. Ellis second side, inside. Valanciunas with the turnaround. Got it. Great up. Out with that sore back. Here's DeRozan. Reverse pivot. Over Watson. And DeRozan found his rhythm that time.
Sometimes you just have to simplify things by talking it out. Accountability, competitive spirit. He said play for one another and just lay it out all on the court so there's no regrets. And
coming off that 37-point game, Westbrook with pace inside. Finds Porter Jr. in traffic, who makes the layup. He doesn't need a lather to get hot.
Just came off firing off that wide pin down, and
Kevin Carter,
because of injuries in his rookie season, but a really good defender.
Jordan couldn't get to the rebound off the Westbrook miss. Here's Sabonis, a chance to tie or take the lead. McDermott.
The last time these two teams played, when Nikola Jokic was off the floor, Denver actually outscored Sacramento. I think the Kings want to make a concerted effort to do better when he's off the floor.
Sent that back. Strother up to Porter Jr. Pulls the three. He has one of the most pulchritudinous jumpers. There's Levine guarded by Strother. Great ball fake inside. Sabonis one more. That's the hot guy. He is hotter than fish grease. Westbrook lobs it. Jordan couldn't convert. Knocked away by Sabonis. McDermott on the break. It's a 3-on-1. The lob.
Woo! Athleticism he showed. And then his shooting has reached a whole new level. Career high this year.
And leading the NBA in three-point percentage, DeAndre Jordan. Jokic back in the ball game, offering out top. Gordon inside where he's been operating.
Really good. Just slow down the advance.
Brown races up, fearlessly fires, and gets it to fall.
Well, that's a really good three in transition. Denver just missed it, but they got the ball down court so quickly.
Inside, great time for Lyles. Sacramento, the 9 seed. A win against Denver tonight would lock the Kings into the number 9 position and play Dallas and guarantee them home court. Sacramento trying to make it into the playoffs. Into the corner, Ellis, good closeout by Brown. Ellis knocks it down, doesn't matter. He moved back into the starting lineup about 5 or 6 games ago in place of Malik Monk, who's still out with that calf injury, and you can't let Aaron Gordon
do there. That just opened up the lane and forget it.
DeRozan over Pickett and one. Light work.
And that changes everything.
He has made so many big shots, clutch buckets for them over the last couple of years in the postseason. And so is that guy, Michael Porter Jr.
And he gets a screen and then gets into the paint. Another lob on the other side of the floor. And right out of the middle of the floor to start the second half. More of the same for Nikola Jokic. And was wide open as a result. Just missed the money.
Gordon on the post up, squares up, and knocks it home. Aaron Gordon play for this. Jokic working against Lyles. No double team. Out to Braun for 3. Christian Brown, now erstwhile general manager of the Denver Nuggets. Backdoor cut Lyles. One more to Ellis. And Keon Ellis. Zach Levine with a little bit of pace in the front court. Here's DeRozan. Lyles. Got all the way to the cup and laid it home. Trey Lyles.
I got her a little something.
A little something, Dad?
Hold up. Walt rolled his 401k.
Right. They gave up 72 points during the first half to the Pistons.
Trey Lyles trying to fix it a little bit here. Nicholas been giving them valuable minutes the last several games. Sabonis from the free throw line drills.
He's got to get more active. He's oftentimes the catalyst in their dribble handoff action.
Pickett, they lay off of him and he makes the pay.
Really good help and good defense by Brown on the initial drive.
Cross-court Pickett same spot, and the remix. Jalen Pickett. Here's Sabonis looking for Levine. Back to Sabonis off the help, and finishes through contact. Guy down the highway, Interstate 80 is the leader right now. Draymond Green. Westbrook inside. Boy, they pass it around well in tight quarters, Jay. To Valanciunas, he can make that. Somebody's got to close the door. That was way short. Watson steps through and one. Winning earlier, a game that you saw on ESPN. Sacramento runs 45 for Levine, lacerating the lane, and lays it home with the left.
Almost historic. I mean, he's the most efficient post-up threat in the league. He's always been a really good playmaker, but even better one this year.
Levine on the fly. Got all the way to the rim for the layup. An aggressive Zach Levine. Westbrook coming back quickly the other way. Russell Westbrook with the left. Wow, that was swift and one. Trying to get McDermott open. DeRozan uses the self-checkout line. All the way inside, lost the handle a bit. Back out to DeRozan. Got it inside and scores it. Pickett with a tough floater, tipped up and in by DeAndre Jordan.
I think spectacular all year.
See him on Sunday in Milwaukee on ESPN. Quick feet inside, and Lyles caught a body and one.
And he's won 2 tournaments already. He's in really good form.
Levine pulls a deep one, got it.
Quieted the crowd a little bit after that Ellis 3 in the corner.
Back to Levine. Step back 3, boy. He slammed on the hydraulics. Jokic, 5 on the shot clock. Joker drives it, one more to the corner, one more. Porter Jr. sidestep over Ellis, cash out.
Jokic, Lyles has had a terrific game in this one.
Jokic trying to walk him down in traffic. Got it to fall with a feathery touch. Levine got into the paint. Sprays it out to Ellis. Over Joker, the float game is pure. Those two have been sumo wrestling the last couple of possessions. It's been physical.
Here comes a double, then it took it off.
Well, that's what happens.
Forced him in a little fadeaway.
Brown sprays it out to the corner. Boy, what a night that young man has had. Pickett pops one.
He's got the coach's voice already in one game.
Leathery. Ellis from the corner drills the 3 to make it a 9-point game.
Played at Jesuit High School in Portland, Oregon, and was a high school teammate of Mike Dunleavy Jr. Won a state championship in 1999.
Nice 4-5 matchup. If it ended tonight between the Clippers and Nuggets, with the Clippers holding home court, would be extremely intriguing. David Adams.
All right, guys. So it looks like Denver wins this game. What a great game. These last couple days have been off the chain for NBA, y'all. I told you, these games are off the chain. Now, we got one more that we're going to cover for tonight, and then we're going to cover some more on Saturday at 2 p.m. All right. Now, the last one that we're going to cover is the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Dallas Mavericks. And I'm going to tell you, this game was awesome. All right. So let's go ahead and get going.
All right, that was some pregame emotion.
I have not seen emotion like that from a player in a while. LeBron James is going early.
They are not content. They want that 3rd seed.
Getting cheers as soon as he touches the ball. Behind the back, turns it over. 3-on-1 break for the Mavericks. Marshall inside, and Derek Lively. How long do you think they could cheer in every single possession? How long will that last? Is Doncic. Josh, you're right. It really is bizarre to hear a visiting player get cheered every time he touches the ball. Marshall kicks it out. Klay Thompson knocks down the 3. 4 early points for Luka Doncic.
Davis seals Finney Smith and gets the easy bucket.
Putting his feet in the paint, Lakers got to do a better job of getting back in transition and taking that away.
Doncic with Lively on him, up top Finney Smith. Step back, three-pointer in the corner, that's good. You can tell there's a lot of motion with the Mavericks as well. Doncic gets free, inside, whips the pass out. Hachimura connects.
Welcome back to American Airlines Center, where Luka Doncic is playing in his first game back in Dallas after being traded to the Lakers 2 months ago. Coming into this game, Luka said he wasn't sure how he was going to feel tonight, but he said he knew it was going to be emotional. It's not only...
Think your taxes are simple? You could file for free with H&R Block. More people qualify for H&R Block free online.
His first game playing back here in Dallas. It's the first time he's been back in the city since the trade, and this is a place that he has called home since he was 19 years old. Luka said he didn't know how fans would react to him. No one did, but he was hoping that they'd appreciate him being back as much as he was excited to be back. And they have shown their appreciation, from the pregame video tribute that brought tears to his eyes to the t-shirts the fans were all given tonight that say in Slovenian, "Thanks for everything." Luka's return to Dallas, Mike, has been nothing but love.
You should note that, yes, Doncic is getting cheered every time by Mavericks fans, but there are a lot of Laker fans here, and they're always on the road, and Doncic knocks down a three-pointer. It's not just Mavericks fans saying thank you, it's Laker fans saying thank you. Christie, oh, beautiful Euro step from Max Christie, the other player the Mavericks got in the trade. Good defense from Christie on Doncic. Ball denial. Now Marshall switches up on him. 5 on the 24. Hoist up the three. Got it!
Well, he's had a heck of a season, Doncic. Without all of those players, he has been special. How about that block?
Daniel Gafford throws it back again. Back-to-back blocks for Gafford. Dinwiddie rifles a pass. Christie back up top. Marshall goes right at Reeves. Little contact. Shot's good.
4-point game after one quarter. Luka was not afraid to let his emotions show pregame. But what did you like about how he was able to channel that into having a big first quarter?
Yeah, you never know how you're going to react in these situations. I thought it was big time of him just to embrace the moment. He obviously meant a lot to Dallas, and Dallas means a lot to him.
You said that you knew this was going to...
Auto insurance all seems the same until it's time to use it. With USAA, it's easy to file.
Emotional game, not just for him, but for the entire team. How do you manage that, the entire group's emotions throughout the game?
We got to do it together. You know, everything. Luka's not going to beat the Mavericks. LeBron's not going to beat the Mavericks. We've got to beat the Mavericks.
Thank you.
Vanderbilt's everywhere last couple of minutes. Finney Smith. Nice feed inside. Vanderbilt throws it down. Finney Smith, who hasn't scored, has played good defense and has 3 assists. Pass inside. Marshall gets it to go. And then Gafford, nice save. Vanderbilt with the steal from behind. Gafford's back there. Reeves throws up. Oh, James with a one-hander.
Well, let me say this right now. If you're the Dallas Mavericks, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to beat up the Lakers inside. They don't have a ton of size. This is the advantage that you have, as I call it out. Yes, that's the saying lightly as he gets the steal against AD.
Finney Smith can't connect, and Reeves comes flying in, showing his athleticism.
Choose joy. Choose your calling. Choose to really care. Choose to go for it. Just choose. We craft cars for those who choose to do more than simply move.
I wake up. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Batman when you need Batman.
This is feeling much more Batman to me.
Are you serious, bro?
It's just the toxic sludge. It's kind of a no-go for me.
Come on. Don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
We've got a 1-point lead, 6.5 to go in the second. James whips the pass, Hachimura. Doncic, nobody near him, and connects on a 3. 21 points in 12 minutes. Good defense from Finney Smith. Shot clock at 6. There's the double team. Christie off the bounce. Just fake, jumper, that's good.
You don't want to be at risk of being that 8 seed especially. But I love this about the league is that once you get down, you play 82 games, and then everybody is locked in on the final 5.
Oh, Doncic locked in from the opening tip. Marshall makes his move, the runner. Oh, a pass. How about that pass to Anthony Davis?
Tremendous. They couldn't make the initial post entry because of the aggression of the Lakers, but really great play by Najee.
Washington and Martin. Martin goes inside. Layup is good.
You know, what triggers him being aggressive? He's standing on the perimeter, 35 feet from the basket, as the entire possession is going on. Now, they get a bucket there.
Well, Jason Kidd said when he's aggressive, he's unstoppable. Doncic steps back, pucks it in. Oh, good Doncic, lighting it up here in the first half. He's got 31 points in just 18 minutes. Davis, beautiful feet inside, and Washington with the slam. DJ Washington into Davis. Davis gets away. Layup is good, and the foul. There's the aggressive move that Jason Kidd wants to see from Anthony Davis. Doncic surveying the court, makes his move, goes past Lively, and banks it home. Hachimura back to Doncic. Behind the back, Hachimura's going to get a good clean look for 3. Knocks it down. 4th assist for Doncic. Largest lead of the game for the Lakers. Timeout, Dallas.
Ring, make it ring, girl, make it.
Apartment 2B?
2B. She's definitely using that Grubhub deal from Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon Prime member, you can get $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply.
ChatGPT, what's a future-proof business in 2025?
A future-proof business in 2025 is Airbnb.
Doncic lobs it in. James has the advantage on Dinwiddie and easily scores.
You've got to figure this out and keep it close. Give yourself a chance in the last 5 minutes.
Davis back up to Marshall. Tries another 3. Najee Marshall. James floats it inside. Poor transition defense by Dallas. Timeout call as James patiently waits for the right moment. Lakers have opened up a 13-point lead. They've hit their last 7 shots. Anthony Davis trying to get on track. Lakers making sure he's not going to be able to do so as Marshall floats it up and in. They're doing everything to get the ball out of his hands and making life difficult for Davis. Christie just has a live body. You can see he's going to be a really good player. Nice entry pass. And Davis an easy bucket. He was back in 1968. Still wears the jacket till this day.
It's beautiful to see that.
You talk about a great Dallas Maverick. Martin back to Marshall. Shot clock at 5. Martin's going to have to hoist up a 3-pointer and nails it.
That challenges window dressing.
Gafford calling for it and easily scores over Doncic. Once again, Marshall recognizing the mismatch.
Jason, it was a 13-point deficit. You got it to 7, but what?
Are you ready for retirement? Our free retirement planner shows you where you stand now.
Gave you problems in that they're
Our offense, we didn't make shots and we turned the ball over. We got to be better with our spacing. We can't be just always going to AD. We got to share the ball a bit. But I thought Najee did a great job of attacking. And then defensively, we got to do a better job with Luka. Right now, he's out here to shoot around.
Now, you said to me at halftime, or you said to me just before we started this, we have them right where we want them. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, we're still in the game. They were starting to make a run. They got up by 13. But I thought the group responded in a positive way. Now we got to go find a way to win this in the 4th.
All right, thank you.
But I thought the group responded in a positive way. Now we got to go find a way to win this in the 4th.
All right, thank you. Mike.
All right, Lisa alley-oop. Davis barely touched his fingertips. By the way, there are some games where Luka Doncic makes it look like he's at a shoot around.
A lot of games.
Reeves floats it up. Christie knocks it out of Vanderbilt's hands.
Thompson floats it in. Gafford bank shot, no good, but Christie cleans it up. Max Christie now in double figures, and Dallas has the lead. First lead of the second half. James bumped by Gafford. Drives in, left and layup is good. Hachimura. Well defended by Thompson, and Christie comes up with a steal. Euro step, back out Thompson, wide open, three-pointer. James gets ahead of steam. Gafford shuts him off. On the spin, on the drive, banks it home and a foul. Marshall has been their leading scorer tonight. Shot clock at 5. Christie to Washington. Corner three is good. Just his second three-pointer. But it puts the Mavericks within 4. Now 21 for the game. P.J. Washington has come alive.
2 for 8. You stick with him because he is one of those competitive players.
Entry pass, good defense from Lively. Reeves fires away. Hits a three. Austin Reeves, his first three-pointer of the night. Doncic to Reeves. Reeves to James inside. Banks it home and a foul. More fourth-quarter wizardry from LeBron James. Anticipated regular season game of this NBA season after the trade that happened back on February 2nd. Luka Doncic, his first game back in Dallas after being sent to the LA Lakers. So emotional, cried during a video tribute, and all the chants and the love that he received from the fans, and then was brilliant with 31 points in the first half, 38 total for the game. Doncic gets inside, reverse shot, rattles around and goes in. He's got 40. Doncic steps back, three-pointer. It's good, rattles it home. 43 points for Doncic.
But even he's seen that emotion in his eyes. It was, how is it going to be in the first half?
Doncic inside, puts it up and in. 45 for Doncic. Plenty of Luka love here at the American Airlines Center. They gave him a standing ovation as he went to the bench in the timeout. The cheers continued throughout the timeout. Chants of Luka, Luka, as Doncic has poured in 45 points in his first game in this building as a visiting player. He's going to commit a foul, and now will come out of the game. A night for Doncic that began in tears and it ends in triumph. Talk about your storybook returns.
Switching tax services can be a drag and drop. At H&R Block, switching to us couldn't be quicker or easier.
And hold on to that third spot in the Western Conference. An emotional night for a generational talent.
You said that you didn't know what your emotions were going to be like tonight. Just what were you feeling out there on the court?
I don't know, honestly. Everybody saw me the way I reacted to the video. All these fans, I really appreciate it, man. All the teammates I had, everybody had my back. I'm just happy, this guy, I love these fans. I love the city, but it's time to move on.
What was it like for you sitting there watching all that love, watching that video preview?
So many emotions. Can't even explain it. Brought tears to my eyes. Like I said, I came as a young kid here with 18, and I know what to expect from NBA. And that made me feel like home, man. It's just a lot of great memories.
How were you able to not be too emotional, to still come out and play and perform the way you did?
I don't know how I did it, because when I was watching that video, I was like, there's no way I'm playing this game. But all my teammates had my back. They were really supporting me, so I really appreciate that.
Other than getting the win, other than putting up 45, what was the best part about coming back home here to Dallas?
First of all, I could sleep in my bed. But then just to be back with the fans that I spent 6.5 years with, supporting me like that was just unbelievable for me.
Congratulations, Steve.
Thank you.
Mike.
Well, Lisa, he's always been guarded with the media. Rarely lets you know what he's really thinking. We didn't need him to say any words to know what he was thinking tonight.
They just gave you a glimpse, both in the 48 minutes and in that interview, of why he's beloved. Brilliant as a basketball player, but you saw the very human side of him, Richard.
All right, so it looks like the Lakers pulled it off, y'all, against the Mavericks. What a game! What a game! I hope everybody's enjoying tonight, Sports and Politics with T, the ESPN edition. So tomorrow, we're going to cover 3 more games, some that's taking place tonight, and we're going to do a recap of all the highlights for this week and go run down all the scores just in case people have missed games throughout the week. We usually post our scores on Sunday, so keep a lookout on that. A lot of times I'll put a lot of the sports scores and updates on our shorts, YouTube shorts. So you can always see, who won what on what day. You can just tune in on the shorts of YouTube and see all of that. Okay, guys. All right, well, it has been good. I've enjoyed tonight. Thanks for all the participation and all the thumbs up and all the comments for tonight. If you enjoyed the content, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And keep those comments coming, because I'm going to keep those games coming as well. Okay? So I will see y'all tomorrow, Saturday at 2 p.m. And we're going to do a rundown of all the games for the week. As we approach the playoffs, which is coming up in going into May, going into June, we're going to be even more intense with all the highlights. Okay, so we're not missing nothing going forward. All right, guys. So again, I hope everybody have a great rest of your night. And I will see everyone tomorrow at 2 p.m. where we do all the breakdowns for the week and cover the most highlights. All right. All right. Well, everybody have a great rest of your night. And I will see everyone soon. See you later. Bye-bye.